Hey, what's up guys? Another video from Photo Unity. So today we're going to be going through how to turn a picture from dull into amazing. So this is the picture that we're going to be working on. I've already turned the exposure up just a little bit because it was a little bit dark originally. So I've pulled the exposure up. You probably won't have to do that for your own picture unless you have exposed. Just make sure you've exposed it right, basically. Then if we come over here, we'll start on the basic panel. So if you come over to your highlight slider, normally sort of take that down a little bit. Then you want to pull your shadows out and pull your whites up. Take your blacks down a little bit. Now it's starting to look really cool. You're getting a lot more punchy kind of contrast in there. You can already see like the before and the after. It's already starting to look a lot better. Then if you come down here, you've got your clarity slider, so just slide that up a little bit. You don't want to go too far with this. It can really change your picture. Maybe sort of come to like 20 or something like that. That's looking pretty cool. Then you've got your tone curve. This is a really cool part of Lightroom. Pull that up. Let's get my highlights popping just a little bit. And then if you pull your shadows down there like that. If you don't know what's going on right now, don't worry, I have done videos on the basic panel and the tone curve where I explain both of these in a lot more detail, so don't worry too much if you're just kind of wondering what's going on. I'm just showing you the process from start to finish to turn like quite a boring picture like this initially into something that's a lot more interesting to look at. Then if you come down here, you've got saturation. So I'm probably going to target the red here. I don't really think I'm going to do anything with luminance. That's the brightness of the colours. I might pull the red up just a little bit. Not too much because you can see this warning sign here. That's changing that quite a lot. But I do quite like the red coming out in this building here and on that building in the distance. Main things I'm going to do here is pull the saturation up a little bit, just so it's a little bit more red and a little bit more orange. So you can see there the before and after, it's just pulling those colours out a little bit more. Again, if you've watched my videos, I do say not in the basic panel not to do the saturation, it's better to do targeted, because I don't know about you, but I don't personally really like that look. So we'll come back down. Done the hue saturation luminance tab, so we'll come on to split toning. I quite like clicking on this little tab here so you can kind of see what the colour's going to look like. Think something like that's looking pretty cool. Normally you want to kind of go quite highly saturated so you can see what the colour actually looks like, and then just bring the saturation down a little bit. So I think that's looking pretty cool. And with the shadows, kind of 200, that's looking pretty cool, bring that down. And then you can see the before and after there. It's just adding a really nice like colour scheme to the image. I think that's looking pretty cool. Then we can come to sharpening, 80, turn that down, get your detail up. You can see here it's changing it quite a lot. Probably go to the masking. If you hold down Alt, then you can see the white and the black. Noise reduction, take it up to like 20 or something. Then probably add a little vignette to it, not too much. Yeah, something like that's looking pretty cool. Might actually just crop this a little bit. You can come up here to crop the image. So something like that, that's looking better. And then apply the vignette. So that's just down here. Yeah, something like that's looking really cool. And I quite like using this panel sometimes. For this shot, I think if I saturate the blue, so this is basically breaking down like the three channels, so your reds, your greens and your blues, so you can saturate the blue in every single colour. So I think this just really makes the image pop a little bit if you saturate the blue like that. You can see the before and after there, so before, after. You can see how it's popping the colours out just a little bit more. Just going to come back up here and have a little fiddle with that. I think the highlights could do with being a little bit brighter. Maybe make it a little bit brighter. And there you go, that's it. I'll turn your image from something that's not that interesting over here into something that's really cool to look at. And it took, what, like 5 minutes, something like that. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and if you check in the description there's a link to my Facebook group, so don't forget to join that, because I've got loads of awesome content on there for you too.